I'm in Göreme Cappadocia in the Anatolian region of Turkey. Can you see all those rocks over there? Those were made millions of years ago. It all started with the ancient volcanic eruptions which covered the region here with a thick ash, and the ash later solidified into a soft rock called tuff. And during the years, and because of the erosion, the forces of wind and rain, they formed these rocks because only the harder part was left behind. And those rocks, they are called fairy chimneys. And you can see many of them here in the region of Cappadocia. Some of them, they are more than 40 meters high. That's really incredible. And I am on a little hike here, going to the village which is next to Göreme, the place where I'm staying this night. And yeah, just having a little walk to know the region better. And when I arrived this morning with the night bus from Denizli, it was freezing cold. Today is the 5th of November and this region here has an elevation of more than 1000 meters. So during the night the temperature can drop down to 0 degrees or less. And now it's around 20-22 degrees and it's pretty mild. What a huge difference. And because of the elevation, the sunlight is also so strong. So if you come to visit Cappadocia, don't forget your hat, some good sunglasses and sunscreen, of course. If not, you will get burned, I promise you. To enjoy a better climate here, I think it would be better to visit Cappadocia in the early spring or maybe late September, beginning of October, because then the nights are not that cold like they are now. And there is another famous thing here which I'm going to show you tomorrow. At the sunrise, many hot balloons are rising up here to the sky, and this region is very famous for that. Many people are doing a ride on the hot balloon. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. I'm on budget, I can't afford that. And you can take nice pictures of that. And it must be incredible. But I will show you this tomorrow morning, and I will include it in this video, of course. And you should also bring some good hiking boots like I have, because look, it's pretty muddy here. A lot of those fairy chimney rocks are used as guest houses or hotels. People built in like caves in the rocks, and they made use of that. And now it looks like I'm going wrong, because I think I'm off the path. But let's see. Excuse me?
Yes, sir.
That way it goes to Uchisar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. I was lost.
No, just take the way up.
Okay.
I think it's about, well, 1,000 meters or something.
Ah, that's nothing.
Yeah, you have to do some climbing, yeah?
Thank,
Anyhow, that's the way to go.
thank you so much.
Bye, yeah?
Okay, thanks. Easier to go up than to step down. Take care.
Thanks. Thank you.
So I wasn't wrong at all. Now I know that I'm on the right path to Uchisar. I think it's called the next village to Göreme. So let's see. Like I said before, this place is a very touristy destination, so locals made use of that and they built some cafes here on the path to make some money, Turkish lira. But it looks like it's also closed. I mean, it's off season. Not too many tourists I've seen so far in Cappadocia. I made it to the next village, Uchisar, or however they pronounce that, and look at those stunning views. I've never seen something similar like that. And over there, the mountain, I don't know if that is snow or not. I'm sorry for the noise, but there are some construction works going on like almost everywhere. And over there you can see those caves I've mentioned before. And I read online that in some of them there is always a stable temperature of 10 degrees Celsius the whole year round, and they keep there some kind of food. By the way, this region here was declared as a World Heritage Site in 1985, so pretty long time ago, 34 years. Pretty difficult to find the way up to the viewpoint because they call it here a castle, and for me that is not a castle. What do you think? Does that look like a castle? In the end, I did not climb up to the so-called castle. It's almost 4 o'clock and the sun will set in 2 hours, and there are still a few kilometers to go, so I don't want to risk it walking then in the darkness. So I decided not to go up there. And by the way, the entrance fee is 9 lira, which is a pretty fair price, I suppose. I left the village of Ostjeda already behind me, and now I'm heading towards Göreme, but not directly. I will pass it and then enter from the back entrance, and there is a valley called Love Valley. Let's see how much love there is in the Love Valley. When I arrived to my hostel this morning, of course, as it's a popular tourist destination, they're trying to sell you some excursions and packages. So they offered me a ride on a hot balloon for 150 euros. I don't know if that is a fair price or an expensive price. I have no idea about that. For me, it's way out of the universum. And he also offered me some guided tours through the valleys, and as you see, I'm doing that alone right now. I read some articles online. I got the viewpoints on Google Maps. Yeah, and that's it. In 4 or 5 hours you can do it on your own, and with a mobile phone actually you can't get lost. So what? Entry forbidden. So let's get in. As I told you before, there are waypoints online, because on the whole path, on the whole track, maybe I've seen only 2 signs. But of course, government of Turkey, you don't want to put more signs because you want to sell the packages to the tourists and make more money. Haha! How steep is that? The Grand Canyon of Cappadocia. Now I'm inside the Love Valley. I finally found the entrance, and look at those stone formations. Aren't they incredible? And from up there it looks so high, and when you're here down in the valley it's not that high anymore. But sometimes if you don't find the entrance or a way, you have just to rely on your instincts, because there wasn't any other option right now, and it's getting dark very soon, so I'm still hurrying up, and hopefully I will be back to Göreme before the sun sets completely. So what do you think? Why is this valley here called Love Valley? I think the name derives from the shape of some stones, because look at that. Doesn't that look like a penis? Not all of them, but some of them, they look like penises. So I think that's the explication for all. But I don't know if I'm right or wrong. So if somebody of you knows about that, please comment under the video. Actually, my plan was to see the sunset from one of those sunset viewpoints next to the village, but it seems to be too late already, so I have to do that tomorrow then. Look over there. Now there are the big penises. I'm almost at the end of the track. Hopefully I'm getting out now of this damned valley. Five in a row. Bye bye, Love Valley. You're such a beauty. I am on my way back to the hostel already. As you can see, it's dark now. I'm pretty tired after that long walk. I haven't slept that much last night during the bus ride. So I will end this video right now. Hopefully I can catch some nice footage from the sunrise tomorrow morning. So see you in the next video, guys. Bye bye.